narco, got dope like Pablo, cut dope like Pablo, cut dope, chop trees with the Draco, on the north, got Diego, say hasta luego.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Uniwara Campus Podcast. Usual this podcast is weird we joke around, talk about campus life, deadline and random student problem. But tonight at atmosphere feel different. Even before we started recording, it feel quieter because the topic we are discussing today is it's not trendy and it's not comfortable. Tonight we're talking about grief, more specifically the rules of photography grief through culture, ethic, and human boundaries. I'm Ajeng Kusuma Ningrum, and for this episode, I don't think I can be a neutral host because this topic touches fear, respect, cult, and memory, things we usually avoid talking about.
I'm Ismirtha Januar H. I study visual communication design and photography is a big part of my life. I carry a camera almost everywhere. And honestly, this topic feels personal because a camera can document history, but it can also cross lines without us lighting. When it comes to griefs, this isn't about composition or lighting anymore. It's about limits.
Hi, I'm Kharisma Qurrota A. I study sociology, so I tend to look at things from the perspective of norms, culture, and social meaning. Graves are one of the most sensitive social space we have. They carry grief, memory, loss, and collective values. So when graves become objects of photography, the question isn't just, is it allowed? But what does society lose when respect disappears?
I'm Nusa. I'm Sitti Azzahra from psychology, and I'll be honest from the start. I'm the kind of person who feels uncomfortable around graves, not only because of fear, but because every grave reminds me that someone's story ended there. Someone was loved, someone was missed. So when people photograph graves casually, I always wonder who is this photo for and at what emotional cost.
Let's start from the beginning, before rules, before ethic, just experience. Ismirtha, when was the first time you realized the grief were being photographed you just visited?
Honestly, it was when I was in high school. I had just started learning photography. I was so obsessed with light, shadows, texture, all the visual stuff. One afternoon, I went to a public cemetery. At first, I wasn't even interested in the graves themselves. I was photographing trees, pathway, the way sunlight passed through the leaves. But slowly, the gravestone entered my frame. Names, dates, short sentence. And then it hit me. I wasn't photographing objects anymore. I wasn't photographing people's identities. People who once breathed, loved, struggled, and then disappeared. That realization made my hand shake a little.
Did you stop?
At the time, no. I kept shooting. But later that night, when I looked at the photos again, I felt something heavy, like I had taken something that wasn't mine to take. That was the first time photography felt intrusive.
Well, for me, it wasn't through a camera. It was through social media. I saw a friend uploaded a photo of a grave, very aesthetic and very poetic. Long caption about life and death. People were praising the photo, but all I could think about was, does the family know this is online? And did anyone ask? That's when I realized how easily graves can turn into content.
My first uncomfortable moment was during a family visit to a cemetery. Someone nearby was taking photos using flash. The sound of the camera shutter felt loud, disruptive, Nothing supernatural happened, but emotionally it felt wrong. Like someone talking loudly in a room where people are grieving silently. That moment stayed with me.
Okay, let's take a short break and listen to a song. We'll be back soon with more discussion.
We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, fly high like a sauna. Watching nothing, I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water. Got see cars high, got me big bad for Ronald. Out hanging, bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Addict, nigga turn a million about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, you run up with the package. I just put it back on the way to Bogota. Fuck his ass out, and I'm telling what he saw. Fuck around, watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Yo, chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we're a ring. That's a getting taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do a sting. Sitting there on the bike, going straight down to the team.
Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Hey, coke gang with the cocaine. Cold. The more money make more rain. Pouring up a paint while I'm back in propane. Point blank range, give a nigga nose ring. Give it to my Lou with the pack and the cat. Shift it, Lou with the bricks, where they at? Where? Drippin', ooze, the paddock all wet. Birds in the truck, they ain't leaving at the nest. Get five base set like milk. Yup, running with the pack, got slept. Hands in the cookie jar, cut his finger off. Nigga being greedy, we gon' cut his tummy out. 100 bricks on the road, took a couple routes. Flush mama house, Hermes and Philly couch. I ain't really with the razzle dazzle. Knock him out, but then I throw him off the boat paddle. Order to your one, I put the kilo on the saddle. Sack him, hit a lick and cop a pterodactyl. Pap him, chop a bite down like an apple. Mansion with the acres with the horses in the cabin like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo.
Okay, we're back on the Uniwara Radio podcast. After the break, let's continue our conversation. You're back with me, Ajeng Kusuma Ningrum, still on Uniwara Radio. So, let's talk culture in your opinion. What is a grief culturally? Not religious definition, culture meaning.
Culturally, a grave is not just a place for the dead, it's a social space. In many cultures, especially in Indonesia, graves are places of connection between generations, between the living and the dead. That's why there are unwritten rules. Speak softly, dress modestly, and control your behavior. No one needs to explain it. You can feel it yourself if you are mature enough. And photography, when it enters this space, has to adapt to those rules, not override them.
Psychologically and culturally, griefs represent unresolved emotion. Grief doesn't end when someone dies, so when a grave is photographed without sensitivity, it can reopen wounds even for people who are in prison. Culture protects emotional safety, and fear in this context is not superstition, it's a warning system.
Growing up, I heard a lot of cultural warnings. Don't joke at cemeteries, don't behave arrogantly, don't act like you own the place. No one ever mentioned cameras, but the message was clear: respect the space. And honestly, a camera can make people forget humility. It creates distance, it turns feelings into framing.
That's interesting from me instead of feeling, because when you look through a lens, you stop being fully present. Let's take a short break and listen to a song. We'll be back soon with more discussion.
Snub nose with potato.
Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you doing?
Bad bitch, if she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. More millions when you ask how my day go. Water both on out of blueberry fango. Fuck over and we take to the sunset. Two small plans just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, if she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Water both on out of blueberry fango. Fuck over and we take to the sunset. Two small plans just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. I'm with my niggas, yeah. We some rock stars, and I'm with my niggas, yeah. Can't walk hard, that's not my dick, little bitch. My block hard, straight to the cash. I'm a shot star, straight to the bag. I'm that nigga, got me some cash.
Okay, we're back on the Uniwara Radio podcast. After the break, let's continue our conversation. You're back with me, Ajeng Kusuma Ningrum, still on Uniwara Radio.
I think culture teach us fear for a reason, not to scare us, but to slow us down. When you're afraid, you pause. You think modern culture often teach the opposite. Be bold, be confident, capture everything, and graves are where those two values collide.
Well, exactly. In many local cultures, people believe that being too brave in sacred spaces is dangerous. Not because ghosts will attack you, but because arrogance disconnects you from humanity. When you stop feeling uncomfortable in places like cemetery, that's when culture says something is wrong.
I agree. As a photographer, confidence is important. But confidence without empathy turns into entitlement. Culture exists to remind us that not everything is ours to document.
And this is only in the beginning. We haven't talked about selfies, we haven't talked about cultural taboos in different regions, but already on this in clear, photographing grief is never just about photography, it's about culture, memory, and respect. Okay, let's take a short break and listen to a song. We'll be back soon with more discussion.
Rolling out some cash. Yeah, got me some. I ain't supposed to yesterday. I'm a fuck sign. Bad bitch, and she do what I say so. 2 big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Water both on out of blueberry fango. Falls move and we take to the sunset. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, and she do what I say so. 2 big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Water both on out of blueberry fango. Falls move and we take to the sunset. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight.
Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna
ride the all night. Work it in the middle.
I wanna
ride the all night. Work it in the middle. Ooh, baby,
do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. Oh, we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you? What we've been through, I miss you, and you.
From my slumber, I wish I could call you up. Miss how you put your love on me.
Why you got my number? Wish I could feel your touch. Wish you could follow on me.
You never know when to chill. Always talk about keep it real. Only till you've had your fill. Then you wanna cry ill will. Really thought you know the deal. Oh, well, I guess that's what happens. Two fools, we fall in love. Mixing some pain and some passion. Nothing is ever enough. Yeah, take my hand. I promise we'll find love again. If you can, take my hand. I promise we'll find love again. Yeah.
Round your bush, back so tall. Like you never been in love. If you don't quit acting up, along this way you don't end up. I promise you make me think that I'm crazy. You should ask her out. Put your trust in me, baby.
I wake from my slumber. I wish I could call you up. Miss how you put your love on me.
Why you got my number? Wish I could feel your touch. Wish you could follow up on me.
Hold on until the end. Hold on till you can't extend. I'll be clinging on to you. I'll be clinging on to you.
And then begin again, orbiting around and then circle back around to you. Coming back around to you. I'm coming back around.
Even on your worst day, love you in the worst way. Circling around for eternity. Going through the motions, you're turning me eternally.
You're on my own again. Reaching out to hold your hand. I wanna be alone with you. Can I be alone with you? Can I be alone with you? If you can, take my hand. I promise we'll find love again. Love again.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you punks, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't play that nigga songs in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap, hey. Shawty gon' sit on my lap, hey. This ain't Drizzy, just snap. This is between us, it's not like a store, this isn't a closable gap, hey. I see some niggas attack, and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Yeah. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
In the trenches, relax. Can you not feel that little boy in the clothes? We do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, how about how we? You gotta be paying the debt. Pointing at you, act like a killer, but you only one from the net. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you won't get straight. Bring Drake to the hood, surround Drake, round Drake. Even though I got the cake, I'ma do what it takes.
Okay, welcome back on the Uniwara Radio podcast. After the break, let's continue our conversation. You're back with me, Ajeng Kusuma Ningrum, still on Uniwara Radio. We talked a lot about personal feeling, discomfort, fear, hesitation, but those feelings don't come from nowhere. They come from culture long before we learned what photograph was. We learned how to behave around grief. No one handed us a manual, but somehow we know. And I want to start asking this: what did culture teach you about grief even before you understood why?
For me, culture taught me through repetition and silence. When I was younger, no one explained death in complex terms. But when we visited a grave, adults changed their behavior. We spoke softer, they walked slower, they corrected us gently if we laughed too loudly. That taught me something very important. This place is not natural. In sociology, we call these embodiment norms. You don't learn them through rules, you learn them through observation. So when someone photographs a grave without restraint, it feels like a violation of something very old and very shared.
I relate to that loud. Growing up, I heard many warnings that sound vague. Don't be careless at cemeteries, don't act brave, don't show off. At the time, I thought it was superstition. But now, as someone who works visually, I understand those warnings were about attitude, not goals. A camera can easily turn confidence into arrogance. It makes you feel like you are in control of the space. Culture exists to remind us you are a guest here.
From a psychological point of view, culture prepares us emotionally. Grief represents loss but also unresolved attachment. Culture teaches us to regulate our emotion in that space, to be contained, respectful, aware. That's why photographing griefs can feel wrong even when no rule is broken. Because emotionally that act doesn't match the environment. Culture protects emotional safety, especially for people who are grieving invisibly.
Okay, let's take a short break and listen to a song. We'll be back soon with more discussion.
And I never been embraced, and the money's hard to make, so I bet they on their face right now. When he tell the story, that's not how I went. Know they be lying 100%. Moved out of the wrist and forgot about the bit. Why they just call me to tell me come get it? Now that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Left me for dead and now they won't dead it. Party still bleeding, my niggas still eat it. Backyard it look like the garden they eat it. Pillows so bitter, spilling the tea. That shawty came back and said she didn't mean it. It's hard to believe it. I know that they at the crib going crazy down there. What they had didn't last. Down there, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down there, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down there, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down there, what they had didn't last. Damn baby.
Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I was sober for an hour, but I'm rolling off a bean now. The drugs, they give me confidence, I'm saying what I mean now. The Xannies help me slow up, the leaning help me speed down. Ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', I'm gon' hit it if she beat now. Callin', yeah, she callin', your bitch got me on the speed down. Haven't do the rest, I look at faces, don't see no smiles. Just grab me in the six, who can I trust, I never know now. Sprite is extra dark, now my doggy in the dog pound. They say I'm on the come up, but I've been on the come down. See me doing good, they start to hate, that's how it goes now. I don't know why they mad at me, I always take my toes down. Driving through my city by myself, that's how I roll now. Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I remember being a kid, my teachers told me I wouldn't be shit. Diamonds in my pinky look like water, make me seasick. Never had no house, so don't approach me on some free shit. Did this by myself, so why the fuck would I do a remix? This bitch gave me top, don't want the pussy, he can keep it. Money and the power, fuck respect, cause I don't need it. Driving to the west, I popped the bean and now I'm speeding. Know some people in the six that diss me for no reason. Sending shots, they sending shots on road, I never see them. Taking L's, they taking L's, I never wanna be them. Got your bitch beside me, she just asked me what a bean is. Put a number in my phone and you know how to lead. Driving solo, I'm just running through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again.
Fuck.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah? No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I
Okay, welcome back on the Uniwara Radio Podcast. After the break, let's continue our conversation. You're back with me, Ajeng Kusuma Ningrum, still on Uniwara Radio. Sometimes interesting about culture tables in how little explanation they give. Often it's just don't do that. What do you think culture chooses not to explain everything, especially around grievers?
Because explanation invites negotiation. Taboos are meant to be felt, not debated. In many cultures, graves are considered sensitive because they sit between worlds, the living and the remembered. When culture says don't, it's not blocking curiosity, it's protecting meaning. Photography, on the other hand, demands clarity, angles, purpose, outcomes. That's where tension begins.
I think culture understands something modern system forget. Not everything needs justification. Some space demand restraint by default. As a photographer, I've learned that if I start asking, why can't I take this photo? I'm already missing the point. The better question is, what happens if I do?
Psychological taboos create pauses. Pause. They interrupt impulsive behavior in places like cemeteries. That pause is crucial. It allows empathy to surface. When photography removes that pause, when everything becomes instant, we lose the moment where conscience usually speaks.
Okay, let's take a short break and listen to a song. We'll be back soon with more discussion.
Keep on running from the truth. Was that now? I'm just a lonely fucking you. Now when I drive around, don't feel it all. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blows, yeah, I got the June blows, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. There's something you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blows, yeah. It's just the June blows, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to. Breaking news got me breaking. I was present, hopeless, praying. Struck down at 20, plenty left to put behind you. You ain't peaked, never speaking, now they speaking about you, leave it alone. Hope you grinning while you watch your bros on some sofa sunny shit to brighten up a wounded soul. Honest, you the penny, pick it down like Chevy, New Age Machiavelli, disagree, don't tell me, now you in infinity, we 98, trust that he be good. On the ball like BB, don't make no mistakes, got the faith. The 18 just not gon' be the same. Finna bleed down generations, not gon' be in vain. Too young, why you gotta go, I just wanna know now, too numb. Crying getting old, hope you freed your soul, I might have caught the June blues, yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice, yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. Was that now? I'm just a lonely fucking you. Now when I drive around, don't feel it all. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blows, yeah, I got the June blows. Just something you get used to, yeah. Go blame the June blows, yeah. It's just the June blows, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah.
maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. The truth is not hiding. That's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just show me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just not like that. Yeah, maybe we just not like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile. And it's hard for me to try to stop this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. And the truth we done hiding. That's just the way we are. Can't say I love you when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just show me bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just hold me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that.
We gon' live it up. She made me beg for it till she give it up. And I say the same thing every single time. I say you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best. Best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had. I say you the fucking. Know you got a roommate. Call me when there's no one there. Put the key under the mat and you know I be over there. I be over there, shout it, I be over there. I be hitting all the spots that you ain't even know it's there. And you don't even have to ask twice. You can have my heart or we can share it like the last.
Down, 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 down,
Welcome back to Uniwara Radio Podcast. After the break, let's continue our conversation. You're back with me, Ajeng Ningrum, still on Uniwara Radio. So here the conflict. We live in culture of documentation. Everything is recorded, everything is shared. Can traditional culture values survive that?
They can, but only if photographers change their mindset. Photography shouldn't always be about taking, sometimes it should be about witnessing. Culture doesn't reject documentation, it rejects ego-driven documentation. If the photo exists to elevate the photographer, culture push back.
Modern culture prioritizes visibility. Traditional cultures prioritize humility. Graves expose that contradiction very clearly. They remind us that not everything meaningful needs to be visible. Some things gain value by being protected from exposure.
And emotionally, not everything benefits from being shared. Grief, memory, and loss are deeply personal. Culture acts as a shield for those experiences. When photography ignores that, it risks turning human pain into background material.
As we reach the end of this conversation, I keep coming back to one simple thought. Culture already gave us the rules. They weren't written, they weren't modern, but they were clear. Slow down, allow your voice, be aware. Photograph doesn't cancel those rules, it enhances them.
Cultures ask us to adapt ourselves, not the space. When we enter cemeteries with cameras, we are entering shared emotional territory. Respect is not about permission alone, it's about sensitivity.
This discussion reminds me that creativity without empathy is incomplete. Sometimes the most ethical photograph is the one you choose not to take, and the choice doesn't weaken art, it strengthens character.
From a psychological perspective, graves exist to remind us of connection to those who came before us, connection to those who are still grieving. Culture keeps those connections intact by setting boundaries. When we honor those boundaries, we protect our own humanity as well.
So maybe the real question is not is it allowed to photograph grief, but rather am I entering this space with respect, humility, and awareness? If the answer in Kharisma, choosing restraint and already an act of respect. Thank you for listening and staying with us through this quick, reflective episode. This has been Radio Uniwara podcast. Until next time, take your care, your empathy. Bye.
Bye. Kalau kamu mau.